Okay, so I had to sit down and I had to think about the 10 things that I actually enjoyed about this school. And of course, I'm the average teenager that was like, there's nothing here to like about school and who wants to be here, but you'd be surprised there's a lot of things that I actually like about this place. And so I have to start with the art hallway is just beautiful, and the art windows, what is it called? I don't even know. I know it's like where they are able to put all their artwork. I think that those are just beautiful, and it's just an amazing way to express ourselves and make ourselves feel like we're actually wanted to see for not being the kids that can just go kick a football, or I don't even think you kick a football that much, but go kick a ball, and we can express ourselves through colors and paintings and not feel like we have to be like this certain aspect that people want us to be preschool, because you get to play with the kids, not just that, but you get to watch them grow. And it's weird seeing little kids, obviously like this tall, and seeing them as like 2 and 3-year-olds, and then seeing them on their last day when they have to go to kindergarten. And it's just like you get to be there every step of the way and watch them grow, and you get to understand, they're not just this other human being. There's something in this world that can grow up and be a doctor, be a painter, just be whatever they want to be, and they don't, you don't think about that. And so, I love the choir room because I don't even know what the choir room it's just a place for me. That's where my self-expression comes from, one of them anyways. And I wasn't much of an artist, even though I love seeing the art. My art was my voice, and I was gifted by God with such a great voice, not to sound conceited, but I love using it. And through choir, I feel free and able to express myself, and that's something that for a long time I really wasn't able to do. I love Miss Robinson because she is that teacher. She doesn't just, she's a pusher. She's a little ADHD and crazy, but she shows her love. Like, she isn't afraid to go past the teacher-student barrier and show you that she truly cares about you. She lets you know that you're not just another student in this school. She makes you feel like you are wanted, and she loves all of us. No matter what we do, what we go through, she shows us that we can be loved by somebody that is supposed to just stand there and, tell us what to do. But she just, she makes us feel special, and that's something that you don't really always feel, especially in a school place. You don't ever get that feeling. Guard closet, as weird as it sounds, I love the guard closet because it's where all of us color guard girls and guys, we would hang out, before and after our practice, and then coming in from outside, it would be blazing hot, and we would be out there for like 2 hours running around being crazy, and we got to coming back, and just it felt like a long work day being over. Like, that was a sign of we can relax, we can sit, we can think, we are done having to be out there in the sun taking orders left and right, backwards, forwards, all these formations. We were able to just go and go inside and be done and just relax for a second and take a breath and be like, okay, that's the end of a long, hard day of work. Trusted, and I know some of them probably can't be trusted, but it makes me feel like an adult. And, in a school, you feel grown up, and that's something that I love that she does. And she has a hot son. I had to add that. The track. Oh goodness. Believe it or not, the track actually is slightly emotional for me because going through a lot of stuff, the track was like my place to get away. I, at 13, was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, and panic attacks, and I felt like the only way for me to get through all of that was from running. When I ran, I felt like I could. When I can't get that box. Oh jeez, extra credit points right here. When I'm running, I don't really feel anything. I mean, it's not even really like a pain because my knee's hurting or anything, or my legs, but I don't feel anything. I can't say that I feel happy, but I don't feel sad. I don't feel like the world is coming down on me. You know, having anxiety makes you feel like you're like put underwater and you just can't breathe, and it's hard. But the track, you know, as weird as it sounds, it's just symbolic for running and hard work and letting you not have to think about just the terrible stuff of the world. And also, you know, that's where, for football season, that's where we stood out there, and for cheer. And we would watch the football players, and I would get a little into it, like a little too into it, and maybe yell a couple things that a cheerleader shouldn't say. But I did, and oh well. What's said is done. Also, the band room. I started band in 6th grade. I think that's when everybody really starts band. And it was just fun. It was, like I said, music's my escape. Like, I used my voice and I played clarinet, and that for me was my way to be like gone, because you don't really get a chance to think about whatever's going on in the world. If you do, then you're gonna mess up. You're not gonna do good. And so it's like something that forces you, you know, to be straightforward and have to do what you have to do. You can't pay attention to anything else. And then the people, like, I love my band family. There's so many of us, but they're a family. They really are a family. It's really hard to find somebody that I truly do not like or never got along with, because everybody was so nice to each other. Well, not necessarily nice, but like you could feel the bond and feel the love that everybody had. And you know, I mean, we are a bunch of misfits put in a group together, but we truly do come together and do some pretty cool kick-ass stuff. Like, it's so awesome what we do, and I love it. It's awesome. And then the practice field is my most favorite, and I know that probably wouldn't be anything that anybody would really like, but I love it because I just felt, you know, going out there again, it's like being with my band family. So I'm with them, and then for 15 minutes you would go, that's usually how long our show would last. It would be 15 minutes, and we would have to go on playing and everything. You can't just stop and be sad. You had to keep going, and even if there were times that you wanted to stop, you didn't have to. And that, again, is like another escape. And what people don't understand, like, about color guard is that it's not just twirling this flag around. Like, you're dancing, you're jumping, you're leaping, and, you know, that's just what I've been doing my whole life. I was a dancer I am a dancer. I've been a dancer for about 13 years. And being out there knowing like I've had such a bad day, there's so much going on. I go out there and I'm leaping across and I'm spinning, I'm twirling, I'm throwing this huge flag in the air, and I feel good because I don't have a care in the world. I feel like a really, really, really like good person at the moment. Even if there's so much crap going on, there's so much terrible things in the world, like, you know, it's just, it's a good feeling. It's really good. God, I never thought I would cry about a freaking field. I never thought I would miss this school, to be honest. I really didn't. But there's a lot of stuff that I truly, truly am going to miss. And yeah.